Hi, welcome back to Knit for Brains podcast. I'm Laura Brady. Karen is missing today. She had been sick. She's feeling better, but she doesn't have much of a voice, so she stayed home to rest. This is episode 136 of our knitting, crocheting, crafting, sewing podcast. We're located at 60 miles south of Chicago in Bradley, Illinois. You can find us on Instagram, Ravelry, Knit for Brains, and also Etsy at Knit for Brains Designs. Alright, so just me. It'll probably be a short one, although who am I kidding? I can talk. Let's go ahead and, weather update. Karen's not here. I don't have much of one because we were gone most of the time. We went to Arkansas, so it was warm there. Let's see. It's Sunday the 10th. It's 63 degrees out now, so we're having a bit of a warm up. I know while we were gone there was some rain and stuff, so still crazy weather, and you don't know day to day what's coming. So, all right, shop news. So I had done a bunch of sewing for the trunk show in Arkansas. I do have a few new ones I've popped into the shop, and then some that I did a couple more of that particular fabric. So, but we'll go ahead and start with the yarn. I do have 1,000 Yellow Daisies in the shop. Now this is an 80-20, 400 yards, 100 grams. That's 1,000 Yellow Daisies. Oops, I forgot them. So I have, I think, let's see, 3, 4, I got 5 of those in there. Then we'll move on to the bags. It's just a small stack this time. I did some more of the scrappy zippered bags. So this one is the gnomes and the red on the front. The red is on the back, and the red is also on the inside. Now this is a perfect size, at least for me, to do socks, a hat, fingerless mitts. So I got that one. I got a business card in there, and it does not want to fold. There we go. Then I have the Garden of Gnomes with the yellow, and the yellow is on the back and the inside. I have one of those. We're going to move on to sock size. I have the Garden of Gnomes. The yellow is the inside. I've got the other gnome one. I have 2 of these in there. Again, red would be the inside. I've got 2 of the knitting balls. This fabric is a new one, and I absolutely love this. I kind of want to keep one of these for myself, guys. So it's a new Mario fabric I found. The purple is the inside, and I have 3 of these left. Let me show you mediums. Got 1 of the Garden of Gnomes left. 1 of this gnome. I have 2 of this floral and butterfly. And that is really bright, pretty, and dropping it and springy. And then I have 2 of the Mario medium on this one. This is the inside and is really, let me see if I can fold it down for you guys. This is really pretty. And the smaller ones, it was plain purple. But I have 2 of those. And then I have 2 of the Mario Notions pouches. So that's all been added to the shop. That's Knit for Brains Designs on Etsy. And I think I will more than likely be having another update as well, maybe next week. If you follow me on Instagram, I usually post when I do an update. Also, if you favorite my Etsy store, then it will notify you anytime I do an update. All right, on to FOs. I don't have as many as usual due to the fact that we were in Arkansas, but I did manage to finish a few things. So the first one, I really don't have a great picture of this, but I showed this last time, is the Kelsey dress. And I was using a Miss Babs Yowza Autumn Toad Lily. Oops. And I got finished. I did not block it, obviously, as it's, as it's flipping up. So that lace work, let me see if I can, will definitely open up once I do block it. I just didn't take the time to do it before the podcast. That's going to look really, really cute on Peanut. When she was smaller, I had made her 2 of these in the smaller sizes, and I hadn't knit them in a while. And since I've been knitting her brother so many sweaters, I figured I better knit her something. So I saw them yesterday, but wanted to wait until I showed this on the podcast. So that's one FO. You'd think I'd have more room, seeing that I have the space next to me, that Karen's not here, but my stuff is still all over the place, guys. Oh, okay. This is just dishcloths, so nothing too exciting. I'm using the Free Pattern Grandmother's Favorite Dishcloth. If you Google that, it will come right up for you. I am using Knit Picks Dishy. And I don't know which one this is from. I think it might be from this one, but I'm not going to worry about it. I did 2 of them this time. So, one in the striped. Well, they're both striped. Who am I kidding? So, I've just been doing these and throwing them in my gift box. That way, I'll have a bunch of them in there for gifts, come whatever, birthdays, Christmas. I guess I'm already thinking about Christmas. So there's that. That one I need to take back out with me. Oh, okay, I know what this one is. Finally worked on these again. So the yarn is Showreel Studios. Prairie Sky. The pattern I was doing, Karen would be laughing at me because she'd be like, nope, no way you can figure out where you're at with all my hash marks, but I can, is Journey. And I really, really like how these turned out, so I'm going to make some more of them. I wonder if they'll fit on my sock locker. I should. I had been working on these, and then I just kind of stalled and stopped working on them, and I decided I wanted to get moving on them. They came out really nice. I would probably, I mean, I guess I'll find out once I wear them. Make them, I think, like, probably 3 rows longer. So they're not quite as snug as what they are. I did do the full pair, but I really like the way they came out. So I'm going to have to try to wear these and maybe I won't want to add length. I guess it depends on how they wear. Because sometimes after you have them on a little bit, they loosen up. So, I don't know. So I will probably start another pair of these before the next podcast, I think. We'll see. That's the plan at any rate. What else? I only have one more, guys. I told you it was a light 2 weeks. I did a lot of sewing. I probably sewed like 50 bags at least, I would say. Oh, I was looking to see a pattern. All right. Then, of course, I had just a pair of easy peasy socks on the needles, a vanilla sock. The yarn was Ginger Snap. I want to say it's called Panda Party. I do not have the label because I finished these when I was in Arkansas and Lori wanted the extra yarn. So I passed that off to her along with the label. That's how those came out. And they came out really pretty. And I do have two. So those got finished pretty much right when I got there, or the next day, I would say. I don't know. So, oops, put that over there. Okay, that's all my FOs. That's it. All right, let me do our one coupon code, and then I will move into whips. I told you guys this would be a quick one. So, Amanda Rate Cole on Ravelry, if you use code KFB19, that will get you 20% off any of her patterns. All right. This one's down on the floor because I could not fit it into my rack because it is just nuts. This isn't a big, huge strawberry shortcake bag that Lori from Arkansas Yarn Co. made me. Gosh, it's been quite a while ago, and it's even got strawberries on the inside. It's a perfect bag though for my blanket. I got just a bag full of random scraps in here, and I'm not planning this out. I just reach in and pretty much whatever I grab, as long as it's not, like I've been trying not to put like 2 blues together or 2 oranges or that sort of thing. But other than that, I'm just doing it random. So, let me see. We'll go this way. So you can see where my stitch marker is at. So I didn't do a ton, but I did a little bit. Especially seeing that it is as wide as it is. I don't even know if I can fit it in, guys. There we go. Okay, so you can kind of see there. So I think this is going to be really pretty. And it's just something I work on here and there. The plan for this one is it's going to sit on the couch next to Karen's recliner. So she'll have a nice cheerful blanket over there because you guys know she always has to bundle up when she's at my house. Oh, Karen. Yeah, she texted me this afternoon. She's like, we got a problem. I don't have a voice. So we decided, or she doesn't have much of a voice, I should say. So she's going to stay home and rest. And she had some stuff go on this week and whatnot too, where she could use some extra rest and relaxation. And not push it. That way she can go with me on Friday. I want to say it's hold on, I'm going to flub the date. I know it's this coming Friday. So Friday the 15th, we will be going to Greencastle Fiber event in Greencastle, Indiana. We're going to leave fairly early just because we have a 2.5-hour drive, and then there is an hour time difference from us. So We should be getting there just a little bit after they open. So that will be good. It'll be so nice to kind of get out and walk around and be with other fiber people, because it's been a bit, guys. It's been a bit. All right. My next project, which you guys have seen before, is the wide rib DK weight socks. And this is, I believe, a free pattern on Ravelry. And it's basically a hoe, because I do have one of them done. I'm trying to find the yarn label. It's Malabrigo, I know that. Bako, I think, was the colorway. And I'm just holding it double. Anytime I do DK weight socks or DK weight fingerless mitts, I just hold a skein of fingering together, because I have a ton of fingering and I do not have that much DK weight. So these are for me. That is the first one that I finished. And then the second one, I pretty much just got started on. So you can see a little bit of the ribbing there. So I've decided with this pattern, when I was over at my daughter's yesterday, I did a tracing of her husband's foot, Phil, and I think I'm going to knit one first before I go crazy. Knit the biggest size in this for him, and have him try it on and see if it works out. And if it does, then my goal is to make him a box of socks for Christmas. Which he was kind of laughing when I said that. He's like, a box of socks? I said, yes, you'll have 12 pair, at least. Well, he only has the one pair that Alisha made him, which took her like 3 years to make. And he wears them to death. So Phil is very knit worthy. I've already made him some fingerless mitts for Christmas. So I thought, oh, I'll do him a box of socks. So I'll knit one in the largest size and have him try it and see how it works out, or if I need to go to like a bigger needle. I don't know. We'll see. And then I will start working on his box of socks, which you guys know will be no problem for me to finish by Christmas. Even just fingering socks usually fly off the needles for me. DK isn't, I'll go fairly quick. Even though his foot is really big, guys. I brought a placemat over with me to his house and traced his foot. And I was cutting it out today and I was like, holy moly. So definitely glad I'm doing DK weight. I might throw in some fingering. We'll see. I don't know. He's got a big foot. All right. Up next. Some fingerless mitts. They are the Point Edwards mitts. I am using Humble Acres. The colorway is Untamed. And quite honestly, I'm not sure if I made progress on these or not since last time, because I don't seem to have a progress keeper on these. I got it twisted. And yet again, I am holding fingering weight double to make the DK. And it looks like, yeah, I've got the cuff down and I just started the stockinette there. These always go really fast. This is one of those really durable feeling yarns. This is going to be another pair for Wendy when I get those done. I still have her other 3 sitting on my kitchen table. So I always seem to have a pair of them on the needles, because I do enjoy the doing the fingerless mitts. And I've got that pattern down pat, that's for sure. Where else should we go? Oh, I forgot one of my bags. Let me text my husband and see if he can grab it. Can you grab my knitting bag? We went out earlier and I forgot I left it in my backpack. All right, up next, this is barely started because I had some issues when I started it. And then I left on vacation and I did not even bring this with me because I did not want to deal with if I ran into another part that I wasn't sure on and trying to figure it out. So the yarn is yarn I bought a few years back when I was in Las Vegas. It's Sparger Yarn Co. I'm probably saying that wrong. From colorway's County Fair. It's an 85-15, and I had purchased this at Mad Knitter's Yarn. And I know he has an Etsy shop as well. And this is what that looks like. Thank you, honey. I told him I was texting you. So pinks and blues, and then there's some yellow and purple speckles in there. It's really pretty. So when I had bought it, I had plans of what I was going to do with it. I had bought 2 skeins of it. And I am making the lounging top by Hoagie. Seriously guys, I have not made it very far. I'm getting yarn twisted. Let me take my yarn. I'm not even far enough yet that I've joined in the round because you have to do... I'm on the first set of shoulders because you do them and do some short rows and whatnot, and then you have to set these aside and do it again. So it's knitting up really pretty. Yeah. So maybe it's this. Maybe I'll work on that a little bit this week. I also have quite a bit of sewing I need to do as well. I did pick up some new fabrics when I was in Arkansas, and I also had some new fabrics delivered while I was gone. So okay. Next up, in the one wireframe bag I got to keep for myself. I had this thing stuffed when I was in Arkansas because I had my sweater in it, which has, what, like 6 or 7 skeins of yarn in here, in the sweater. And then I started a new project that I got yarn for in Arkansas, and I had that in here as well because I didn't have an extra bag with me. So I really had that stuffed. All right, this is the new Casapinka sweater, and I have really been enjoying this knit. I have to keep telling myself to put it down and work on something else. It's the No Need to Panic sweater. This is a great sweater pattern if you're a beginner sweater knitter. It is very easy. Everything's very spelled out for you. There's 3 versions of it. There's a long sleeve, there's a regular short sleeve, and then there's a puffy short sleeve. I am doing the, of course, short sleeves, but I am doing the regular. So it will, whoop, wrong hand, it will look like this. I am using Barocco something. Let's see. Barocco Modern Cotton DK. And there is no color name. It looks like it's just a number, 6653. So I had a bunch of skeins of this that was given to me. The pattern calls for DK. They had done a couple of them in a cotton DK, which is what made me think of this. But this is really thin DK. So I am holding it double because I have more than enough. That's not going to be an issue. I want to say, yeah, I'm still on the first 2 skeins. So I haven't used a whole lot yet. I was hoping to be split for the sleeves by now, but I'm not. That's also because I was casting stuff on and getting distracted and doing so much sewing before we left, and then it wasn't even the sewing. I had to label the bags and get everything packed up. All right. So that's what it's looking like so far. It's very fun. Each section is a different type of stitch, so it makes it very interesting, but it's nothing that's hard. I am able to work on it when I'm watching TV, so yeah. It's, I do tend to like Casa Pinka patterns, so I'm not really surprised that I like it, that I'm enjoying it. Let's see. I've actually been using my needle things lately. That way, especially with having sweaters, I don't want to really be losing stitches. So there's that. I am sold out on the wireframe bags again, but I will definitely be putting more in the shop. I have plans of more. I have more wireframes ordered. So if you've been missing them, there will be more listed in all different types of fabrics. So keep your eye out for that. I think this is my last whip. Nope, I have the one my husband brought in for me. You notice how he made sure he stayed behind the camera. He's like, I don't want to be on there. So this is, and I've shown this quite a few times already. What is this called? This is also by Casa Pinka. And it is a poncho I am knitting for my daughter, and it is called Pinions. It was a cal. It was a knit along. And this one I've just been kind of slowly knitting on here and there. Although this is another one that I've really been enjoying knitting on. So this is what I've got so far. And where that progress keeper is, I just saw one. Oh, opposite side. Right here, I knit all that. And this is another one I have to tend to put down. Otherwise I keep going. So I'm on to, I think I gotta start another section, or no, I'm at the end of this section. So in this one I'm just using random minis, and again I'm not planning it out. I'm fine with it being bright, colorful. Alisha will love that. It's not one I'm on a have any sort of time frame for. It's just whenever I get it done, it gets done. She can pretty much use a poncho any time of the year, because even in the summers and stuff, this is just sock weight, and we still have cool evenings and, well, of course, wind that we've told you about our wind. And this is in my Knit for Brains bag that I made forever ago. This was back when my daughter was doing the podcast with me. I'm not convinced that's not going to fall. All right, so my new cast on. This I am knitting. Oh, is my pattern in here? Yeah, it is. As a shop sample for Arkansas Yarn Co. They had just gotten in a new cotton yarn. Let's see, Coastal Cotton from the Queensland collection. I am using the powder blue colorway. So Arkansas Yarn Co. will be carrying this in their store and also on their website or app. So let me show you what the powder blue looks like. So that's what it looks like. And I've already knit, this particular pattern takes 2 of these. And I've gone through 1 already. I am knitting, oh, alright, well, it's not in color, but that's okay. The Simple Summer Tank by Caitlin Barthold. It is a paid for pattern on Ravelry. So I want to say it was the day before I left, or the day that I left, the day before I left maybe, I don't know, that we decided I was going to knit this for the store. So they have an example of this cotton knit up, and they can put on one of their mannequins. So I've made a lot of headway, guys. Right now I need to knit 11 inches, which will go really fast, and then just do the ribbing at the bottom and bind off. So more than likely you guys will not see this one again, because as soon as it's done I will be sending it to Arkansas, but I will make sure to take a picture first before I send it off. That way I can show you as an FO. So since I finished all my socks when I was on the trip, I've been using this for my car knitting, since it's, you know, a fairly, it's a really simple pattern. So, and it's something I can, you know, pick up, put down very easily and not have to worry where I'm at in it. Having a good stopping point. My needles were a little big for that, but I make it work. Okay, that is all my whips. That's it. Yeah, this is going to be a short one. Okay. All I have left are gifts and purchases to show you. All right. Which, seeing as how I went to a yarn store, I was pretty well behaved, guys. That did not stay up there. All right. Let me start with gifts. Well, I have Goodwill as well. One Goodwill item. I'll go ahead and show it. I'll give it to Karen next time. I found at Goodwill, let's see, for 99 cents. And it's a DMC cross stitch mini kit. And this was the bonus one. So you actually get 4 different designs in here. There we go. And it comes with the, let's see, the fabric, I believe, is in there. Let's see. Where does it say? Mini kit contains everything needed to cross stitch the design. A piece of Aida cloth, a diagram chart, a needle, and DMC floss. Yeah, so everything's in there for her. And I figured for 99 cents, can't go wrong. So I'll leave that sitting on her chair. Before I left, I did get a box in the mail, which I knew I hadn't ordered anything, so I was like, what in the world? It is from glittercollectorcreations.com. So let me show that to you since we don't do show notes. And my friend Laura sent this to me. Oh, and let me say before I show it, it does have a naughty word on it, so I'm not going to read it in case there are kids in the room. But here's the back side. Very me with the blue. So, very cute. I love all the sparkles. So that'll get used now that I showed you. All right. Then, Lori, when I was there, of course, we always exchange gifts, and she gave me, well, first off, it was all in this bag. It says Knit-A-Vert, but willing to discuss yarn. All right. So, I got some yarn, guys. I got Dragon Horde yarn in the colorway Dark Unicorn. I keep forgetting I don't have to hold it as close because you guys are closer to me. I got Mad Tosh Jupiter's Moon. And this is on their glitter. Look how pretty. Can you guys see the glitter? Kind of. It's always hard for us to tell if you can see it or not. I got Two Sisters Yarn Company. Canyon Creek. Oh, wait, no. Let's see. Colorway Royal Rainbow. It's a striping yarn. It says it has 4 rows of Royal Raspberry, 4 rows of Regal Teal, 4 rows of orange, 4 rows of blue, 4 of purple, 4 of green, 4 of brown. Just a whole lot of stripes. So that's really pretty. And I have a feeling any leftovers, Karen's going to want this one. Then I got, let me see if I can take this out here, a stitch stopper. I don't know if I'll be, can I open this? There we go. And Lori was telling me about this, that the lady that makes these actually sews this little sheep on these balls. I mean, can you imagine? I mean, that's small. So it's a progress keeper, but it also has the needle stopper. So you slide this over. I'm not going to show very well. So you slide it over, put your needle tips in there, and slide it back. So there's that. And that is, where's that from? Let's just see. Jelby. Oh, she's Jelby on Etsy. Let me see if I can. There you go. There's your show notes, folks. All right, what else have I got in here? Oh, I got another Arkansas Progress Keeper, because I have one, I think, in almost, I think I have almost every one they've ever made, and I use them a ton. There should be another one in here. Oh, you know what? The other one is actually already on a project, so there's that. What else have I got in here? Oh, I got this wood tag. It says this knitting bag belongs to, and you put your name on it and you can hang it on your bag. There was a pen in there. There's a row counter, which this is nice because the only ones I have are the like battery operated ones, and they're really finicky. Like if you, sometimes I have to listen to the beeps because I'll hit it once, but then I'll hear like 2 beeps and it's actually doing progressing it twice. Well, this one, you really have to push on there, so it's not like you're going to get the wrong amount on there. And then she gave me a new diamond painting to do. Let me show you that. I should have opened it ahead of time. So this is how a diamond painting comes. And when you unroll it, there's usually a package in there for you. There's a little tray for your beads, the diamond, I don't know what it's right, placement tool, pen, whatever. And then, I don't know what this is. Is it like wax, or you stick your tip of your diamond pin in and out of this, and that way it makes the beads stick to the end. Real technical terms, right? And then there are packages with all the beads in it. What does this say? In a world where you can be anything, be kind. And guys, look how cute this is going to be. This is going to be really, really cute. So once I finish my blue rose one that I haven't worked on, this one will probably be up next because it's really, really cute. So that was really fun. All right. Oh, and then also, while we were in Arkansas, my husband was teaching the girls how to use the Cricut there. And Anna made me a little pouch. And of course, it's blue. It's like the perfect size. It does have a little box bottom. So how cute is that? She made one the one day, and the next day I told her, you really need to practice. So I got one then. Alright, so that was the gifts. And then I did purchase a couple things at Arkansas Yarn Co. Like I said, I was on very good behavior because I have a ton of yarn. So I needed to make sure any yarn I bought, I had a purpose. And I pretty much went into it saying that if I bought yarn, I'd make sure I bought 3 skeins of it. That way I knew whatever sweater I wanted to do, I would have enough. So that's what I did. So I bought, hold on. Oh, I just found another purchase. Well, we'll keep going with this. I bought one of Lori's yarn on her Yummy Sparkle, which is 75-15-10. And the colorway is called Butt Busting Betty. Say that a couple times. Let me show you her label. And then I got 3 of these. Look at the sparkle, guys. So the plan, I believe, is for these. Because I tried on a couple of their sweaters while I was there to figure out sizing and stuff. Like they had a weekender light just I had there, so I went off. I tried that on, and I was able to go off the side to know like what size I want to do. She had one of these as well, and actually I want to do the same size that she had, but I'm going to make it longer. I'm not doing the cropped version. So it's called the Scotch Broom by Woolen Pine. Ignore all my notes on there if you're seeing those. But it is, they showed as a cropped, but I am definitely going to make it longer. So I got those. I got a pair of needles for the, that I did not have for the ribbing on that lounge top for Mahohi that I'm knitting. You know, in case I actually make it all the way through the pattern. Then I bought, oh wait, there's something else. So I went ahead and picked up this because I don't Kitchener that much. So every time I do, I have to like really think about it or look it up. Oh, well, this is cute. I didn't even see this. Okay, so I got this little, this is from Cottontail Farm VA on Etsy.com. I got the little wood Kitchener stitch engraved on it. And then I knew I had like a chain so you can hang it from the bag. But guys, there's also a darning needle on there. A needle, and it's blue. I picked this one because I saw the blue chain, but I did not know that was on there. So that's really cute. I mean, it was cute before, but it's really cute now. Look at that. So, yeah, I've attached that to a bag. And then I got one other thing, which I knew I was going to get because I had seen it on her Instagram that they had them. I haven't even opened it. It's a craft caddy from Coco Knits. I got the gray. They had it in, let's say gray and olive. Of course, it's been folded, so I probably should have taken this out. Okay, so that's like the size of it. There's pockets in the front, 2 pockets. There's a big pocket in the back. And I don't know how well you guys will be able to see that, but there's 2 pockets there. And there's a few pockets there, and then it looks like on each end there's also pockets here. So a good amount. And then you'll notice there's holes there. What's that is for is you have the option, which of course I opted for, to purchase leather handles that you can add to the bag. I haven't opened this neither. We'll try not to rip the back because I don't even know how they install. Oh, there's a picture. So you get the 2 leather handles. I'm assuming, yeah, they'll go this way. Yeah, definitely would want handles on this. And then it comes with what you need to attach the handles with. So I'll have to do that this week. I mean, it's literally, you're just gonna put these through and then tie them, so it'll take like 2 seconds. Then I'll have to put a project in here. So yeah, I was excited about that. So that one I knew I was going to get. I had kind of planned that one ahead, that I was going to purchase that. I'm just going to put all my purchases in here. And as I was going through this bag, I found another purchase I made, guys. This is pretty bad for me because I've been so good not purchasing. But, well, you know, did you really think it could last? I ordered from Needles at the Ready. Kevin had done an update. And so I got a Needles at the Ready sticker, a tea, and then the yarn I purchased is chocolate cherry gelato, which you had something that was similar to this near Christmas, and it was peppermint bark, and I missed out on that. So I made sure I ordered this one. This is on his 75/25, 462 yards. They got little yarn labels. Guys, look how pretty this is. And this is not my typical colors at all. But something about this. When I saw it the first time and I missed, well, you know, the one that was similar, and I missed out, I was kicking myself. And then I talked to Kevin that day about something and happened to go into my Etsy and saw that they had an update. And I was like, ooh, I better go in there and nab that before it sells out. So that's Needles at the Ready. They have, which I'm sure all of you guys know, they have a podcast, which is great, and they have an Etsy store. So make sure, if you haven't checked out either one of them, to go and check them out. So, yeah. But overall, for the year, that only puts me at 5 skeins I've purchased. So that's pretty good for me. All right. That is all of my purchases. What else have I got for you guys? So I already mentioned we'll be at the Greencastle Fiber event on Friday. If you're in that area and are going to be there, message us. Let us know. Maybe we can meet up, do some knitting, something. I know usually after we walk through the event, there's a place to eat that's like right down the road. We usually go down there and eat and sit and knit a bit before we head back. TV watching. So I can't remember where I was at last time, guys. I don't know if I told you or not, but I finished Castle. Loved the ending. Loved the ending. It was kind of an up and down ending where you felt like so many emotions. I was going to start Profiler next, but we were getting very close to leaving for vacation, so I didn't want to do that. So I just kind of caught up on my normal TV watching. And I did now last night start Profiler. So I'm still obviously on season 1. I'm like, I don't know, 5 episodes in. I'm liking it. So that's good. Other than that, like, I haven't really watched anything other than my normal stuff. My Law and Orders, baking shows. Yeah, that's pretty much it. My FBIs, that sort of thing. All right. So vacation was fun. We went to Arkansas. We stayed, let's see, we got there Saturday early afternoon, and we stayed there. We came back home Thursday morning. We got to go to one of the places I love to eat, Ohio Club there, and walk along the main strip, go into the stores. We went to Kilwin's to get my sea salted caramels that they make by hand, which are delicious. That was Sunday. Monday, we went to the store, set up the trunk show, and then we went, where'd we go? We went to, like a store that had like vinyl for like crickets and stuff. We went to Tuesday morning, and then we went to a barbecue place to get stuff for dinner. And we went to Goodwill Outlet, which you guys know is one of my favorite things to do while I'm there. Not so much Lori, but she tolerates it. I told her she could stay at the shop if she didn't want to, but she wanted to do all the other things we were doing that day, so she decided to come with. She was a lot better than last year because she wore gloves, and she was happy to see she wasn't the only woman in there that had gloves on. So she didn't mind the digging through the big bends and stuff like that. That was Monday. Tuesday, we went to the store. She did cut my hair. I don't know how much. My hair was like to the center of my back, and now it's like to a little below my shoulders. We went to one of my husband's favorite places there, Larry's Pizza Buffet, which is a lazy man's buffet. If you've never been, you literally sit at your table, and when the pizzas come out, a waitress will walk around and pepperoni, and you just go like this if you want some pepperoni, and they bring it to you. So he always enjoys that and always wants to go to that. Tuesday afternoon, we hung out at the store with the trunk show. Wednesday, we went to a quilt store, which we go to every year, so that was fun. And then in the afternoon, my husband and I decided we were going to walk up and down the street where Lori's shop is and just kind of check out what businesses were there and pop in, because the area has been building up a little bit more. So that was fun. We walked through. I did find a secondhand store that I really liked. I got a few little Nike outfits for Peanut there, so that was fun. And Thursday, sadly, we had to come back. We spent a lot of time on Lori's patio outside because, well, it's nice and warm there. It did get cooler in the evenings, but nothing like what it does here. So yeah, that was a good time. Trying to think if there's anything else. I mean, that was pretty much my 2 weeks, was sewing and vacation. Which was kind of vacation / working vacation with the trunk show. But it was good. Yeah. Karen's not here to remind you guys. So if you haven't, which I'm sure you have by now, and I'm going to say this in the wrong order, so sorry, honey. Karen's not here to do it. Like, subscribe, and ring the bell. I think I might have gotten that right. Make sure you go and check out Knit for Brains Designs on Etsy. And Karen should be back next podcast, and we'll probably both have some goodies to show you that we find at Greencastle. I was bad on vacation. We didn't take any photos, so I'll try to remember to maybe take some photos when me and Karen go, maybe a video or two. We'll see how that works out. But I will see you guys in 2 weeks. Bye!